Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So again, after yesterday closing with a wick to the downside exactly on our 21-day, looking for that possible support again on our 0.618 fib, which I'm going to go over in a second. We did drop down below that 0.618 fib, again dropping below our 21-day, now bouncing off of our 50-day. Do we have room to run to the upside? What exactly should we be looking for if we want to have a continuation on higher? And if we do continue on lower, what exactly would that look like? I'm going to go over exactly what we're looking for from here. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, major volatile movers at very key levels, again, like we mentioned here with AREB, mentioning at about $1.45, continuing on higher, halted at $1.55 shortly after, halted all the way up to $2.15. Again, a major run in the Instabills room, one of many that we mentioned throughout the week. Go to instabills.com in the description below, and for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day. Again, let's jump right into this one. So jumping into the SPY with you guys here again, quite frankly, we are not watching much of anything else other than if this possible support will hold and what exactly that could look like. If we do not hold this support, what exactly that would possibly look like is the question. Again, as we have been continuing on lower with lower highs, now sitting on possible support, jumping back above our trend line to the downside, also holding our 50-day, in my opinion, short term going into tomorrow. We can expect a possible continuation on this bounce, but we also do have lower highs that we have been getting. So we could be getting a short-term bounce for that continuation that we need off of bullish candle structure. And in my opinion, that would look like our 8-day curling back up here. Until we start to curl back up here, guys, then we are not completely long to the upside quite yet. Although many would argue, of course, this is a good time to be playing long, and I would not disagree necessarily. However, we do need to make sure we hold the support if we want to make sure we are going to continue on higher. So we want to get back above our 8-day. As we do curl lower here, we are cautious. We don't want to drop back below our 21, and then our 8-day happen to drop down below our 50-day. That would be a major continuation on lower we could possibly have, retest prior supports, and then possibly get really ugly from there. So again, what we want to happen going into tomorrow is to make sure that we do hold our 50-day, to make sure that we do close back above our 8-day. And when that does happen, we'll have easier plays to the upside, in my opinion, from there, and more confirmation. So going into tomorrow, again, in my opinion, again, expecting that possible bounce on our 50-day, as we would be looking for again on our 0.618 fib, which again is exactly here at 445. We continue on past 445. We could be testing 449. That will be the watch going into tomorrow. In my opinion, we could possibly continue on with this bounce, but we are cautious, like I said, since we do have our 8-day curling over. Until we get our 8-day to cross back of our 21, then we can assume that continuation on momentum. And the reason why we're watching out for this possible continuation, guys, is because our weekly candle structure will tell us that we can look for that possible bounce, since we are sitting with a small wick on our 8 weekly moving average, which could be that possible bounce and that possible continuation on our overall uptrend that we have been getting. So we're going to see if we do hold here. Again, looking at our weekly uptrend here, we have been holding, but we've been barely holding here for this possible continuation on higher. We'll see if we do hold. If we do hold, we will have that momentum candle higher. That'll be that easier continuation again on our daily chart. Now, looking at our monthly candle structure, the reason why we want to make sure we are cautious for any possible fluke on holding our 8-day back above to continue on higher is because here on our monthly chart, we have a large wick that we just had with our prior month, and we want to make sure we don't fall into this prior wick to retest our 8-monthly moving average and make sure we don't have a possible breakdown or even possibly have to test for this possible support that we would be looking to possibly hold to continue on long term. So again, that's why we're watching for our 8-day, making sure that we do close back above it to make sure that we do continue on with bullish candle structure back above our 8-day to show that we will continue. So again, from here, again, a friend even asked, hey, he's like, hey man, I mean, non-financial advice, what exactly do you think is going to happen from here? Are we going to hold support, or are we going to possibly continue on lower like we have been? And I told him straight up, tomorrow we have a possibility of continuing on with that bounce. We did have a very nice bounce exactly on support, and so we could possibly continue on with this bounce. But again, since we have lower highs, we have to be cautious, making sure that we close back above our 8-day. As we curl back up, will be that early signal for that continuation on higher. The reason why we will watch for that continuation is because our EMA lines are back above our MACD, which if we do curl back above with our 12, that would be our second signal on that possible continuation on higher. Currently, with our decrease in buy pressure that we have been getting with our white shaded lines, continuing on decreases in buy pressure, looking for that increase in buy pressure to get more confirmation on that continuation on higher will be that confirmation watch. Swing term continue on higher. So again, that's what we're watching out for. Short term, intraday, small bounce, very little room to the upside. However, making sure that we do close back of our 8-day will be that watch. Now, again, with that said, again, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for pre-market news before market open, very volatile movers at very key levels that you want to be watching, any pre-market news that you want to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert throughout the day again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate every one of you guys for supporting the channel every day that you have been. Much love to every one of you guys. Looking forward to going at it tomorrow in pre-market. Looking forward to going at it leading into next Wednesday. Will be interesting what happens next week. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all. And I'll see you guys in pre-market.